The University of Nebraska at Kearney Chancellor Doug Christensen.
Thanks.
Good morning. What a great day for the University of Nebraska at Kearney. What a great day for the community of Kearney. Before we begin, one, thank you all for being here, but this is my favorite room in the university. And you may go, well, that's kind of goofy. Why would this be his favorite room? And I want to tell you that we've had some of the great athletic venues here and events, but it's also where we recruit students, and it's where we have student orientation. And so in a couple of weeks, all our new freshmen are going to come in here and have orientation. This is their first official room that they participate in. It's also the room where we have graduation, which is the greatest day of the university's life. And so I think it's very fitting today that we mold all of that into this announcement. When we announced that John McBride was going to be stepping down as the athletic director, that presented us with a large challenge, and that challenge was, how do we replace someone who knows and lives and understands the fiber and fabric of the University of Nebraska at Kearney, our students, our alumni, our community members. That's a tall order to replace. And if John's here with us this morning, John, I just want to again publicly acknowledge you. Thank you for everything you've done. You've been very helpful. You're not done. Remember, the next 2 years you got, yeah. Well, it's a great deal for all of us. I also like to publicly acknowledge Scott Unruh. Scott is our faculty athletic representative who's served in that capacity now for a number of years, but has spearheaded this search. And I must tell you publicly that this is the best search committee that I've had since I've been at the University of Nebraska at Kearney, in terms of a committee that's paid attention, that has done detail and has taken it very seriously. Scott, I want to publicly thank you and the committee again for all of your work. What a great day. It is. I want you to meet someone first. I'd like you to meet Elizabeth Plinske. Elizabeth, would you please stand up? Elizabeth is with us this morning. She is the wife of our new athletic director, but Elizabeth is going to make a great addition to the Kearney community. And Elizabeth is a three-time All-American, track and cross country at the University of Michigan, so she's got a closet full of blue. I think it's the right shade to do that. She has her undergraduate degree in sports administration from the University of Michigan, and then an MBA from the University of Illinois. And so she's accomplished, and she will make a tremendous addition to our campus community and to the city of Kearney as well. With that said, I'd like to introduce to you our new athletic director. When we began the search, I told Paul Plinske that I was looking for a partner. I was looking with somebody who could work with the university and had really three traits and qualities. One is a commitment to students and the undergraduate experience, and that above all else, the spirit and fiber of Division II was the student experience. And I think that Paul Plinske has demonstrated that not only with his career thus far, but in the way he interviewed and the way he interacted with this campus and this community, has exhibited that is his number one focus and passion. The second part of that was a commitment to work with the institution and to continue and bring the university athletic department to the next level with the MIAA, with us nationally, and I think that he will easily get this done. It may not be easy every day, but I think you have tremendous skills and abilities to bring us to the next level here at the University of Nebraska at Kearney. And finally, I was looking for a partner that was going to be able to integrate intercollegiate athletics with the academic core of the campus. And that is a crucial step, one that we want to make sure happens, and I have all the confidence in the world that it will. So when you find a partner, there were a lot of good candidates, and I appreciate everyone here who participated in the process. This is a very open process, and sometimes it's a little uncomfortable because you have to stand out in public and say, you know, I want this job, I want to be able to do this. And we had three other really good candidates but our selection and my selection, and who I think today embodies everything about the University of Nebraska at Kearney, and will start the Plinske era here at the University of Nebraska at Kearney. I'd like to introduce to you the next Director of Intercollegiate Athletics at the University of Nebraska at Kearney, Paul Plinske. Paul? So, in addition, that Paul Plinske brings a wealth of IT knowledge. Paul, we think this is going to look great on you. I don't know. You better get you an official UNK hat as well, so there you go. There you go. That looks good. Paul Plinske.
Well, Chancellor Christensen, I want to thank you for a flattering introduction. And I also want to thank each of you for taking the time to come to this press conference. It is truly a special moment, not only for Elizabeth and I, but it's also a special moment in the history of UNK athletics. I came here on July 31st, really not knowing what to expect. I looked at this as an opportunity, looked at it as a chance to be an athletic director at a Division II institution. And I walked away from this campus on August 2nd, captivated by the people and compelled to be at UNK. I grew up in South Minneapolis, and my father was a coach and a teacher. My mother stayed at home and raised us, and the two of them together raised my sister and I, Julia, to have great appreciation for hard work, compassion for people, and unwavering faith in God. I had numerous travelings over the years to universities at Bethel in St. Paul, Minnesota, the University of Illinois, the University of Minnesota, the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse, and most especially the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. Throughout these years, I've had some outstanding mentors. These have been coaches, they've been faculty, they've even been chancellors in administration. I've learned the in-depth knowledge needed to run a college athletic program, but I've also learned the value of scholarly activity and how the two can collaborate to build upon the mission of an institution. I served for 3 years as the chair of the NCAA Division I Women's Gymnastics Committee, and on April 14, 2009, at the Country Inn and Suites in Lincoln, Nebraska, I met the woman of my dreams, Elizabeth Campy. Elizabeth was raised by her parents, Randy and Patty, who were raised in Gothenburg, Nebraska, just down the road. Elizabeth is a beautiful, independent, and thoughtful person who has become my best friend. It is because of her, because of my background and my experiences, and because of those people that have helped get me to where I am today, that I am prepared for this opportunity to work in this wonderful place. Over the past few days since Chancellor Christensen and I have had the chance to talk about this position, I've had the opportunity to reflect on Kearney, on UNK, and on Loper Athletics. And I can tell you what has excited me, three different things. First is Kearney is the center of America. With 31,000 residents, the possibilities and opportunities seem endless. The chancellor and the campus value education and athletics. It spurred my imagination on how great this place is and how great it can be. Lastly is Loper Athletics, a vital component to campus life, a place where participation is at the forefront and competitive excellence is important. So as the next athletic director, I can promise you that I will focus on three things. Number one is I'll focus on the people. Number two is I will focus on creating a shared vision. And number three, I will focus on building a sustainable and winnable model. I'll learn about the people, I'll learn about the culture, learn about the ideas and the dreams that people have. And I'll let people get to know me. I'll also listen to areas that we need to improve and listen to things that we need to do better. But through all of this, I will focus on a broad success athletic program, preparing our student athletes for life after athletics, building an exemplary climate, and serving in the best interest of the state of Nebraska. People have asked me what it took at Whitewater to win 9 national championships and have numerous national competitions on our campus and build outstanding facilities. And my response is quite simple. I said, I'm really proud of the fact that we did it the right way. I can promise you that at UNK, we will build people, we will create our shared vision, and we will establish a winning model the right way. My first official day is September 1st, 2013. And as I prepare to meet each of you and as I prepare to embark on this opportunity, I hope that we will all take the chance to think about what we want to do to build on what UNK has currently. So I make a call out to the Chancellor, his administration, the deans and the faculty, to give us guidance and be advocates for athletics, to embrace the essence of what athletics is all about. I asked John McBride to stand up and to be a supporter of mine and to give me historical perspective and insight on how this program has been run and how we can take it forward together. The athletic staff, the coaches, the student athletes, I need your ideas, your dreams, your visions. I need your passion. And as we put it all together, we can create, again, something more special than what we currently have today. The community of Kearney, the UNK Foundation, and the state of Nebraska, I'm asking you to be involved, to be interested, and to be supportive of what Loper Athletics is all about. Lastly is our alumni. We want to get you back to campus. We want to get you involved. We're not always going to ask for your money. We're not always going to ask for you to be at events, but we want you to follow us. We want Loper Athletics to be a great source of pride for each of you. So in a sense, we need all of you all in at this moment. We need everybody ready to take hold of what has been established and look for greater and better things in the future. So in closing, Chancellor Christensen, I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank Scott Unruh and the Search and Screen Committee, the campus and the community. Each of you embraced me and gave me an opportunity to present myself to you, and it is my highest honor and distinct privilege to serve as the 7th Director of Athletics at the University of Nebraska-Kearney. Go Lopers.